Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. As you found out last time on Rico, Cool Your Jets. Drugs are bad. Okay?
Don't do them, kids. Don't do drugs.
I'm really high as fuck right now. Look
Shut
at
the
me.
hell up, Tommy.
It's the truth.
I know nothing.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Just plausible deniability.
Where?
Everywhere.
You sure about that?
That's what you're trying to be at.
I'm not trying to be at plausible deniability.
You're
I am
denying-
plausible deniability.
Sponsored us. Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soups.
It says sponsor us. Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup.
Oh, look at that. It worked.
Drugs are bad. Okay. Don't do them, kids. Don't do drugs.
Oh, why are you the quiet one today?
Shut the hell up, Tommy.
Testing, testing.
I know nothing.
You turned it on.
No, I know it's on. It's
Hey,
just
guys.
my voice is quiet at the moment, I guess. I don't fucking know. Calm down. What's up, everybody?
We did the testing, and I just hit record on him.
What's up? How y'all doing? Y'all already know what it is, what it do, and how I do it. It's them homies. Rico T. One time.
Tommy Guns in the house.
And y'all already know. Welcome back to RCYJ Podcast, more affectionately known as Rico Cool Your Jets.
Oh, I thought we changed the name.
We did?
Yeah.
Which one was it now?
Two stupid fat guys.
Yeah, two stupid fat guys. Welcome
I
back.
don't even remember what we were saying. Don't you remember the conversation, though? We had a name, but we said we were going to change it. We were going to run the podcast into two different things. But
What the fuck, fat guys or whatever, some shit like that?
yeah. I don't know.
Either way, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Before the Magic.
We do talk about it. That just shows you
Yeah.
the conversation we had. This was the other day. Just sitting, eating lunch with a fine young lady named Salrico. I don't even remember her name, but I remember that.
That was dinner. Tommy's a fucking trip.
Lunch, dinner. I mean,
Was it really though?
when you're a
Because
fat guy like
I mean, we
that-
just ate like
Yeah,
appetizers and
I
beer.
did too. I had some beer. I was like, hey, those buffalo shrimp look good. By the way, anybody that's around here, we eat by the water, motherfuckers. If you're gonna call it buffalo shrimp, make it some buffalo shrimp. Buffalo shrimp aren't like these little dinky guys you get off the fucking bottom of the thing. Like, what the fuck? I think some buffalo jumbo shrimp. I guess I should make sure they're buffalo jumbo shrimp.
And on top of that,
Big ass ones.
that shit wasn't even hot.
No. This girl, like, I don't think you could handle that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she gave me that spiced garlic on the fucking sliders, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I said
This is like tapatio.
You know what kills me is it's like that annoying hot. You know what I'm talking about? It's not even that it's like hot. It's just so much of this bad flavor.
It's like you got that little pinprick on the back of your tongue, and you're more just pissed off.
Yeah, you're like. I mean, if I'm gonna eat something hot, like I get it, but
Bro, I
isn't
want
hot.
tears. I want heavy breathing. I want sweating. I want me thinking I'm having a heart attack. That's how hot I want it to get.
I don't know. My boys in Miami already criticized me or said, what the hell, they knighted me, one of them, because I can handle the hot shit. We went around to a bunch of different Mexican places and had some actual hot wings.
I'm a lord. I can knight people.
I'm not bullshitting you, dude. I'm not talking about you go to your fucking restaurant or, I mean, let's be face it. I'll tell you, one of the perfect ones is Hooters. You go to Hooters and you ask them for their hottest sauce. It's not, like I said, it's more the annoying sauce. It's not even hot stuff.
Facts.
You go to the one that's where they got the scales on the table.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're going to a place. Okay, now this is gonna be good. They have the wing scale on the table.
That's like that show Hot Ones. I want to do that.
Yeah, I'm game with it. I don't care.
Yo,
It doesn't bother
Hot
me.
Ones. Let's go.
I will tell you a little story about fucking me, my former boss Dave, and my buddy PJ when we went down to the island, to the Bahamas, and got some hot food outside from one of those jump.
Like the street vendors.
Yeah, the street vendor. But I mean,
And
it was
that's when
there,
you
so
know it's real shit.
it was even worse. I mean, but anyways, they both got their food and they got like two drops on each one.
Yeah.
And the guy looks at me. He's like, "Oh man, it's really hot." I was like, "Keep it going. Give me like 5 or 6 hours. Just chop that shit up. Let's go. sure enough, we got up there, and those two boys couldn't even eat their two spotters.
I got a good one for you.
And then I was sat there, and I'm sitting there like literally just going down with my 6th time, and just thinking, hey, I mean it's hot, but it's good. I can't do that as much anymore at my older age, but
I got a good one for you. So, and I know you're gonna remember this story. So yo, shout out to my compadre Nick first off, because I know he's gonna know this story. So I'll go down to his college for a weekend, right? He had gotten this hot sauce from like the damn supermarket that was over there. And he told me, he's like, dude, you gotta try this shit. It's hot as fuck. And I'm like, I doubt it. And he was like, dude, no, I swear to God, it's hot as fuck. Either way, so I take it. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm gonna try it. I'm thinking I'm a fucking tough dude. I put like 30 drops. He said, yo, you put way too much. I said, dog, I've got this. Fuck out of here. I proceed to munch down my food, and I'm going through. And it takes like a minute for it to like start kicking in. And I'm like, oh, see, that ain't nothing. That shit took too long to kick in. I ain't even worried about it. I should have shut the fuck up. That shit burned hair on my face. I chugged my whole large soda, a 12-pack, and then I ran in the bathroom and held my mouth under the faucet for like 15 minutes just to barely numb it. The only way that I got rid of that feeling was because I immediately started chugging fucking alcohol to just deal with the fucking pain.
well, the problem was is you automatically went and opened it up with the pores. You don't be drinking stuff that makes any of that, even the mild ones that can make them bad if you're drinking something, especially the wrong stuff.
Probably, but that shit fucked me up.
The only your best bet, believe it or not, is chocolate milk.
I love chocolate milk.
Milk is
milk,
good. Milk is good for it, but the chocolate milk will almost immediately make you. You're gonna have to sip the chocolate milk for a while afterwards, or when you're on the really hot one. But it will work. It'll like take it away. It's just like it's gone, and then you gotta take another drink. Milk is gone, and you come right back because some of that shit's pretty rough. But I've been there.
Anywho, y'all, we're 7 minutes in. This was before the magic. My bad. We took a little bit longer on this because we was talking about some hot shit. No pun intended. Either way, so Tommy, last time we had hung out, I had brought up a question regarding Dejá Vu.
Okay.
And I thought, what a good thing for us to talk about on the podcast today.
Dejá Vu?
Yeah. So we're going to get into this shit. There's a reason for it, and I know that I've touched on the subject before with Manny, but me and Tommy always seem to get a little bit more in depth, and then we try to see where shit goes from there. So I think I want to talk about that today, if that's all right with you, sir.
Fine.
All right.
We get topics where we go with.
Let's fucking do this shit.
3, 2,
1,
go.
Yep.
What it is, what it do, how you doing?
Yep.
You thought I was gonna go for it.
I thought you were. I thought you were.
I
That's
tricked
fucked
you.
up.
He was gonna go over top of me. Damn, I got you finally.
That's fucked up, man.
See different mindsets. I'm in your mind.
I'm in your mind, motherfucker. Yo, so y'all already know what it is, what to do, and how we do it.
Shout out to them. Best line ever by P. Diddy.
I'm in your mind, motherfucker. I'm mind fucking you.
Hope
Hope you wear a condom. You got a pretty dirty mind. You got a mind fuck 'em. You want to smoke a Jeffrey? Nah, but anywho, y'all already know who it is by the sound of that voice. And if you're watching, what's good, YouTube? You in the back. I like that shirt.
I mean, hit the subscribe button still.
Like, share, subscribe,
we don't
follow.
have Puff Daddy on there. I mean, I didn't mean to like excite you. We don't have Puff Daddy.
We don't have Puff Daddy. We trying.
We have Blank Daddy. He's not as cool.
Yeah, he really not. But anywho, y'all, so tell me, what's good,
Oh,
dog?
he just got a lot cooler. Oh, no, never mind. He got a lot more selfish. Everything good. What's going on, man? Another day, another dollar.
I feel that shit, y'all.
Got to see which one of them's gonna holler. Hey, why did this guy not respond to me, or did he? Did I miss it?
No, he didn't respond yet.
I want to know how to lift a girl.
We're still trying to figure this out.
Can people shout?
And you know what? I remember the name, Mikey Reynolds.
Mikey, hit me up, man. What's
Mikey
going on?
Reynolds. Comment on the video if you're watching this, dog. Like, we need you to explain this. Fuck. Hit us up. We'll get with you on one of the days that we record, and we'll get you on the shit. Fuck it.
Well, let's go. You can explain it.
You could explain it to us
Bring the girl.
live
Show
and
us
in
how
living
to lift
color.
it.
Yeah. As y'all already know, everything is going good with me. If y'all have seen on the Instagram and on my Facebook and all that shit, I finally hit my first goal weight, sitting pretty at 250. Now my next one is to drop down to 230 and then start building a little bit more muscle, which I'm kind of proud of the way I look right now. It's pretty dope. I'm proud of myself. I'm sticking with this shit. It's dope shit. And
he says he's sticking with it, but yet look right next to him.
I was thirsty.
Yeah, the original syrup.
I was thirsty.
It's a great value. Yeah, it's great value syrup, by the way.
Was that what you were going with? Like,
no. It's actually got all come when I picked up the bottle. I was just making funny, and that's how active he is. He was over here running in circles and drinking syrup earlier. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I drink syrup like I'm in fucking Super Troopers because it gives me the boost that I need.
I figured maybe you had like some pig blood and syrup, or I don't know what you people do anymore. You're all fucking crazy. Oh, Blank Man just got a lot cooler. Super Blank Man again.
Okay, but enough with the great value. But I'm just saying, anybody could do it. That's exactly what it is. I'm doing it. The shit's dope. I feel a lot better.
You moving better. You're cool. You're getting your activity back. I mean, it might be a little bit because we unleashed you, unchained you, but I mean, you all moving around.
I like moving around now.
I feel like if
I can't.
I'm bad with names, so I hope you don't take offense. But I feel like your buddy that was on the video with us, who couldn't sit still the whole time.
Yeah.
The comedian.
Yeah, Wancho.
Shout
out to my boy Wancho.
Shout out to
what
you,
up, Papa?
I figure if you was here right now, I think you'd be bouncing up and down.
Yo, shout out to my boy Wancho, who's doing big ass things in the comedy game. Yo, I see you, Papa. Yo, that shit is so dope. Big facts. That shit is so dope. Are you done?
That's how he keeps going, man. That's his energy.
Sir, this is entertainment.
Well, I'm entertained. He said.
You're fucking fired.
You're hired. It's all good. Keep it
Nah.
going. You can't go nowhere.
Family clause, motherfucker.
Get back.
Yo, so anywho, everybody, we're getting into the episode. Sorry, we went really off topic. But no, so I had this conversation a little bit before on the podcast. You guys already know about this. Tommy's right here. But, I mean, I had, already kind of touched on this, but I feel like with Tommy it's a little bit different because it is a different energy. It's something different that we can really get into. Plus, I kind of want to expand on the one-eyed Dan instead of going off on the, multi-path,
one-eyed Dan,
multi-roaded fucking tangent I went off before. So I had asked Tommy the other day because I'd also had the conversation with another gentleman that I happen to know.
Was this about the multiverse and the other me's?
Yeah.
I told you, fuck them other me's.
Okay, no. Tommy. So here's the thing, yo. So we started talking about. I get it, Tommy. Okay, so we started talking about deja vu, and how sometimes you'll get whether it be a dream or like a daydream or just some shit hits in your mind,
even with this, here's a perfect example. Our weekly format where Rico tends to text me about an hour before he gets here. Yo, man, what's up? And it just hits you that for a second, like we've done this, how many times now? Like, yo, man, what's going on? I mean, it don't change nothing, but it's that deja vu feeling to a certain extent. Not as bad as sometimes you get it, but it does happen.
Yeah.
You get in a routine or something, and that's not really the deja vu we're going with. We're talking about that one, We're
talking about okay, so perfect example of deja vu is
the movie Deja Vu.
Well, the movie Deja Vu, or like when I was younger, like I had a dream, and in the dream I was sitting in a classroom. There's a bunch of fucking kids. I don't know who none of them are. I've never seen them in my life. None of that shit. Don't know what the fuck it is. It was just fucking weird. So fast forward about 2 years, I moved from Massachusetts to New Hampshire, and I get that feeling of deja vu because as I look around the class, it was the exact same scene that I had seen in my mind. And I'm looking at all them, and I'm like, holy fuck, like, I've seen this before. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so what I'm thinking is this.
Hold up. I just need to stop you for a second. You're going to have to get on and Google the definition of deja vu, because that was called a premonition. When you see something before it happens,
okay, I know what that is. Yes, but I'm talking about like that feeling of I've seen this before. Where?
I got it. But that was a premonition.
No, that was a premonition. I do believe in that. you know,
Well,
and
obviously.
I know that's what it was because the shit was crazy. Either fucking way, that feeling, everybody knows that feeling.
No, this is the perfect example. Getting up, because I know this is like 20 years ago for the fucking old ass motherfucker, but I still do remember school. Getting up and go to school, you're hearing that alarm in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in a dream one time, and I hear that alarm going, and I ain't shitting you. Did I not go through half a day of school in my dream, thinking I'm in school the whole time? And then I wake up from my mother telling me I'm late, and I'm like, motherfucker. And it's like you're going to the same point that you were still going to, but you already did it in your fucking dream.
Yeah.
Deja vu. No, that's a premonition.
That's
again.
a premonition. Either way, y'all know what I'm talking about. The feeling of fucking deja vu. Like, you see shit twice, and you know the fucking feeling. You guys already know what I'm talking about. So here's what I'm thinking, though. So actually, no, we'll go with Tommy's definition to be real. So we're going to go with this premonition, right? So here's what I'm thinking. How do we truly not know, right? That there are not parallel universes, parallel dimensions, where other versions of you exist, right? And like maybe when you get that feeling of deja vu, like you see something, and then, you know, when you see it again, you're like, okay, what the fuck? Especially as a premonition. How do we know that, like, when we get that, it's not because in a different timeline, another version of you went through that, and that was a significant moment to the point where it rippled through everything to you, and that's how the shit happens.
I'm in fucking machine to go to parallel universes. I'm gonna start fucking some knees up. They're costing me fucking shit. You telling me they're fucking my world up? No wonder I have bad days all the time. So you're saying all my bad days are because these motherfuckers already been through it and like, yeah, fuck it, we ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, and like, what if in some of these universes, you're, like I said, some of them are, you know, maybe a little bit more ahead of our time, and we're just following in the same path. But then you got to think too. So let's say
somebody already went back in time and fucked our shit all up.
No.
And then now we got to go back to the future to fix it.
No. That's nowhere near what the fuck I said.
Sounded like just like what you said.
No.
You said you fell asleep on your porch the other day and you woke up and you were in a different time. And you was like you had deja vu. See, I remember perfectly.
What fucking porch?
The one Michael J. Fox is asleep on. Same one.
Okay, sure. Any fucking who.
Time to go back.
The future. Anywho, so then you gotta sit there and think, like, in each of these alternate, you know, universes, dimensions, whatever the fuck have you, there's gonna be differences and like subtle changes and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, you might be wearing a pink shirt like mine today in another universe and decide to actually wear that. That's the type of thing you're talking about. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I made that decision.
Bro, you want me to go get the pink shirt? I'll go get the pink shirt.
I don't care if you do or not. I'm using an example, man.
He's using it as an example.
Maybe in another universe I cut it all off. Maybe another universe I have really long hair.
That's what I'm saying.
I was going to come out with the long hair, but I forgot my wig in the other hat. My wig's in my other hat.
Oh, you could go get it if you want. No, it's okay. I can cover for a second. I got this.
No, I'm good at covering.
Yo, so, I mean, like, think about that shit.
I mean, they say that, like, the simple things could change a lot. So
there's a universe where I went to fucking Harvard. Instead, I'm living the life of the dumbass version.
Damn. Did we meet at Harvard?
Possibly.
Is there a universe where we actually met up? No, that's fucking too slim of chances. Come on, us two motherfuckers. Chances.
But how do you know?
The chances of one of us go to Harvard, let alone two of us.
Okay, but how do you know that maybe in like one of them other timelines or whatever, like maybe those versions of us just decided to actually use their brains to the highest capacity that they could, unlike us.
I use my brain to the highest capacity all the time. Thank you very much, sir.
Who the fuck you lying to?
No, I use it to the highest capacity all the time. How to get high.
This is why we can't have civilized conversations, Tommy.
We're having a civilized conversation because it'd be fucked up. You want to get real? Okay, you go back to another universe because I get told all the time. Stop going off that. I could do both here.
I know, but I need to look at the camera too. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's good. Look at the camera for story reactions. But, yeah, see, that's good. That's good. Oh man, now it's just fake. People know. Get into it a little bit. Anyway, but like I was saying, for example, I get told all the time that if my father would have made it alive, I would have been a different person. For one, I know a lot more how to work on cars. I mean, I could change some shit, but my stepdad was an asshole. Like when we went to go fucking help him change on cars. No bullshit. This is no. Where the fuck is that part? Your fucking mother. Fuck. Like, what little kid want to go out there and help their dad, like, change a fucking car if that's all they hear? At least on the other side of the wall, when you got the happier drunk, he took a couple shots before you come in, and he'd get on the happy mood, and you get the happy drunk inside the house. Oh, hey son, how you doing? But see, so if my real dad would have made it, think of how much my life would have changed. I get told that all the time, anyways, and that's one of the perfect examples of what you're talking about. Something so small,
Yeah,
to the
like little small
relativity of the
changes.
universe.
Yeah.
Could have fucking had a huge impact.
Exactly.
But I mean, little things. They say little things, and it's just interesting theory to see what would be that one little thing.
Yeah.
Maybe Rico
like,
come here instead of you shaved your head bald, you would have left it, and you'd have still looked like Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
And I would have been talking about how you look like Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
But
Little subtle
now we're
changes
doing that.
can change anything because, as they say, the future is not set in stone.
I mean,
So how do we?
I will agree with that, because I'm not going to sit there and try to say somebody's my puppet master, because I could fucking decide something. I go off and be really, really rash right now and go crazy. I'm not going to. I'm just using it as an example, but I tend.
I know
to
I'm getting into it. I'm
keep
listening intently. Like the intense driving from the other day.
Intense drive. Doom, doom, doom. Wait for the movie. It's coming out.
Bro, that movie. No, listen,
Rico
but that
Time.
movie that you were talking about with that shit.
Yeah.
I found it on Paramount Plus.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
You have to, dude. It's so terrible.
I'm gonna let you-
and
I'm
I'm
a-
actually going to throw the movie out here. It's called The Wrath of Man.
Wrath of Man with Jason Statham. Honestly, I watched like the little trailer that they give you, and I was like, the trailer that they give you shows a bunch of different music though.
I seriously think, because I'm not going to lie, I was watching it somewhere that I wasn't supposed to, that somebody dubbed over the thing. There is no way, because if this is, I need you to tell me. But it legit, like, it would go through the movie and some action would happen, and the first time it's okay, it's like, doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Then the dude's like shooting pool, and he missed a shot at pool, and it's like, doom, doom, doom. They kept fucking playing the fucking music, and it was the same music. Then they killed fucking what's-his-face, shot him in the head, doom, doom, doom. Like, what? Why was this music just playing over and over again? I shut it off. I couldn't handle the music no more.
Alright, but now let's think about it like this.
It was like, it's one of those movies, when that music plays, you gotta do a shot.
What if that movie came over from another timeline?
I don't know.
What if the other timeline has real shit music?
Well, maybe I would have sat through the whole movie in the other timeline, because I shut that shit off. Because the only difference I really see is, did I watch all this movie and waste 45 minutes of my time, or did I watch it all, or shut it off, watch part of it and shut it off and waste 45 minutes, or did I waste the whole 2 hours by sitting there the whole fucking movie?
That's too much right now.
It isn't even a good movie. Like, I mean, the action and the story of the movie was not that bad. I will say that. It did turn out all right. But, I mean, just with the music with it in there, I couldn't handle it, man. Like I said, I had to shut that crap off after 45 minutes. And Tyler, shout out to him who's not here. He was watching it with me, and, yeah, he said the same thing. He's like, what the fuck? Tyler, speaking of, man, this guy still ain't in the military. You know,
What's wrong with the military?
I don't even really know what to say anymore. I told him the other day, you might want to give it up. Oh, milk drinker. Milk does the body good.
It does.
I drink a lot of milk.
I shouldn't. I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, that's definitely not good. You can't be drinking milk if you're lactose intolerant. Here he
So what's
goes.
up, guys?
He's back on the episode. You got to give him some milk and cookies, milk and crackers, whatever.
Peanut butter crackers.
Peanut butter crackers. That's where it's
Down
at.
here, yo.
That's
I'm
what I
sorry.
keep in my house. Oh, you good? You're good. Tommy Guns had it covered. I took care of it again. Tried to tell a story about Tyler and his military response. What if in another universe he went to the military already?
He's already there.
He's some like super soldier now. You know, I could totally see them giving him the serum.
I could totally see him turning into Captain America.
Like we need some normal. Hey, let's get this guy. He's not doing anything else. But for real,
what if in another universe he's the Winter Soldier?
What if in another universe he actually fucking got in shape? Because I keep telling his ass he's gonna fucking get ran out of the army. I'm being serious on this right now because my son, I tried telling him, I said, dude, my son went to fucking lazy as fuck, couldn't fucking jump on a basketball court with me in a 2-on-1 match. To fucking, that kid was running me around fucking circles because he was running every day with Halo.
Yeah.
Shout out to my 2 boys, and I love you guys. But I'm sure you don't listen, but hey, if you do, you do. But I mean, it is 100% true. And Tyler's just like, okay, you might be on a fucking in shape enough to go out and fucking play with us older gentlemen at a basketball court, maybe run around more than us.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you're fucking in shape, buddy. I'm just telling you now, you're gonna hate life if you keep the way you are. But I tell you this anyways. I tell you in person, so got to get on Rico's training resume.
I go crazy. I really do now. And then I end up taking like, I normally only try to do 3 days off because I do go hard the other 4 fucking days. But sometimes it gets to where like I gotta take 4 days off because I'm like, alright, I over fucking did it. Shout out to my boy Gabe who started going to the gym with me too. Because he sees how I do and he knows how I am. And he's been keeping up with me. Shout out to him for that, man.
Well, it's always better, back when I actually did some stuff like that, to have somebody by your side to go with you and keep you motivated to go. Especially when you're in the more of the general of working the same type of shit.
Yeah.
Because as I'm seeing, you're not doing a whole lot of cardio, I would say.
No.
I didn't really think so. I'm not trying to be, but you would show it differently because more of my thing.
I'd be leaning out more.
Yeah, you could see where you're.
I'm actually bulking up instead of leaning out the way I want. That's my problem.
That's more what I was saying. So, well, what you're supposed to do, you gotta get rid of all that and then go the other way again.
I know, but like,
like
the way that I'm doing it too is like, as long as I can get my obliques down so they don't look the way they do. Like, I don't need to have the abs and none of that shit. I'd like to just be solid.
I told you straight up though. If that's what you want to do, is just go fucking do a bunch of cardio for a while. Do 1 week of cardio and then back on the fucking low reps, high thing.
High rep, low weight.
Yep. And you'll be fucking fine.
I know.
I mean, I figured you could do it, and I'm not trying to give you tips. I just used to be a ball player.
No, you're good. I'll take any and all advice. I think my thing is like I try to do the low weight, high rep.
And that's what they made me do, and that's why I told them fuck them, because they made me run all the time.
But like I try to do the low weight, high rep, but then like because I'm sticking with it, obviously I'm getting stronger, so I feel like the weight has to go up. Then I just start not paying attention. So then every set, you know, like some people will do it at one weight, then they'll, you know, drop down. Then they'll drop down again for however many sets you do. I'm going up by like 15 to 25 pounds every time. Instead of going
They seriously
down.
say that those are both bad for you. You're better off just to take the weight that you can fucking lift 1,000 times and do that. Just as long as you feel it. It can't be like the bar. You know,
you gotta do like the free weights, the dumbbells.
If you know the bar will lift you 10 times and you still can lift it,
Yeah.
no problem, then you know that's not the right weight for you, is what I'm saying. Different size, different people, different sizes.
Yeah. But I
that's
mean,
what they say. Is
and
then you can go around, especially with those gyms. They're nice now because you can go use each one of the machines.
I didn't understand that.
yo, and listen, speaking
His
of
robot-
that,
his robot's in his pocket talking to me.
listen, I want you guys to understand this real talk.
Terminator starts right here.
No,
Actually, no. I found the Terminator.
Listen,
we'll
I'm
talk
being.
about that next.
Oh, that's why. I'm being dead for real. So, as I told y'all, so the conversation that we were originally supposed to be having
Deja
during this
vu.
episode, yeah.
I just had
So-
another episode of Deja Vu. You know how many times we've talked about that right there?
I know.
That we go off topic and.
I know. But no, listen. So the other day, me and this gentleman were having that conversation, you know, about shit like that. And then, you know, I started making the jokes, oh, they're listening, blah, blah, blah. CIA shit, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, my phone now starts randomly doing that. And that was my Bixby assistant. The next time it goes off, it'll be the GOOGLE assistant. I'm not going to say it because then it's going to activate. But watch, next time if it goes off, if it does on the episode, it'll be the other assistant. And that's how I know some shit's fucked up, because it started the day that I had that conversation.
Well,
I'm on to some shit, y'all.
well, don't worry. Sony Man's gonna be the first one to show up at your door. You heard it here first. The PlayStation 8. The PlayStation 8. They're gonna send you a box, and it's gonna be a little box guy, and he's gonna be called Sony Man. And he's gonna show you your door, just like you ever seen that South Park episode where the future
Yeah,
Alexa,
yeah.
where she takes form? It's gonna be a Sony Man just like that who takes form. And he's little guy, little by little, take over the world, and they're gonna send a message out to all Sony Men, and they're gonna want to kill us. That's the Terminator. So when Sony Man comes to your door, you know what to do.
Take his ass out.
Yep, take that out. No Sony Man
Ain't
coming to
worried
my
about it.
door.
And what?
I keep my PlayStation 5. I stop there. No,
I just don't even care to get one. I'm still on a PlayStation 4.
I'm not gonna take that shit no more. Oh,
For what? Like what are they really doing though?
Some of them look pretty good.
I mean, some of them look cool, but what are you really paying for besides like upgraded graphics and some shit like that? Really?
I'm not that impressed with my Xbox and the Xbox, but I guess I didn't get the high enough version one.
They're all the same shit. The only difference is the storage space.
Well, that's what I said. I said, but other people told me no. The other one, the updated, graded version is a little better.
And in a different timeline, you got the upgraded one.
Wonder if he's happy. Let's go find that Tommy and find out if he's happy.
No, but seriously, so then this gentleman comes up with this point. Now tell me this wouldn't, hit you in a certain way. So he says, how do you know you're on the right path, on the way that you're thinking? And this is what he hits me with. He says, when you feel or when you find the resistance. Those were the words that he used, especially talking about alternate timelines and such, right? Now, it's funny because most people would think, if they hear something like the resistance, like, freedom fighters, shit like that. Okay, I get that. But no, me and him were on the exact same page. The resistance is when you start thinking about this and you start, like, really diving down that rabbit hole and really trying to get into it. All of a sudden, you keep getting, like, these little roadblocks, but they slowly start to become, like, bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where it tries to completely push you off the subject. And that's how you know you're on the path to thinking the right shit. Because it's all being monitored.
So you gotta be like John Trainer.
Yeah.
Use the other 10% of your brain.
Yeah.
I watched this dude get shot in the head, blew his brains out, but he was alive still. Because he just switched to the other 10% of his brain. So,
You mean the other 90%?
No, he said the 10%.
We only use 10% of our brains.
Well, he just switched to a different 10% apparently.
Oh, well, I don't know what fucking 10% he switched to, but hook me up, dog. The
That's
fuck?
kind of what I was saying too. I want to do that.
I want to see what I'm like if I'm a gentleman.
I don't.
Why? What if I wear a monocle?
You should just try it for a day. You put a suit on, suit up, Barney Stinson style, and then you go out and you have to
And
be
you
a
know
gentleman.
what? Listen. My boy Michael. You already know who you is.
Michael, get him that suit.
We were supposed to have a Barney Stinson Day, mother. And we're gonna have it. We're gonna suit the fuck up. We're gonna have it. Remember that. I'm gonna hit you up after this, actually. So whenever you watch this, I've already hit you up.
And he's gonna be a gentleman.
I'm gonna have a monocle. I want a top hat.
You just want a cape, so you can do your little.
But you know what'd be dope? If I got one of the little half capes that only goes down to like your waist.
I could see you doing it too.
Bro, this is some tuxedo mask Sailor Moon type shit.
But that's all right, because Barney would do it too.
Barney would do it too. Barney would wear a penguin suit, and he'd rock the fuck out of that penguin suit.
I believe he did wear a penguin.
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah.
In the series, I'm almost positive he did.
That's fucking crazy.
Plus, you guys both are big Star Wars fans.
You right? Can you believe that in another universe, some dumbass version of me likes Star Trek?
I like Star Trek.
I want to find him and whoop his ass.
I like Star Trek.
I don't know. I mean, it's alright, but I'm more, Star Wars.
I definitely like the modern Star Trek movies way more than these old Star Trek bullshit. it's pretty lame.
Is it because William Shatner throws you off?
No, I mean I'm fine with him.
Are you sure?
I mean,
There's
plus he gets kidnapped in the first fucking episode.
something on the wing.
That crazy episode, and the whole story don't make sense. Plus, it's more the fact that
Some-
every planet they go on to,
Thing.
if you have the guy in the fucking mother-colored shirt, you know he's dying. Like, there'll be William Shatner, another one of his, crew members, and then this other guy that you never seen. And he'll be wearing a different color shirt. You ain't allowed to have the same color shirt. as
It'd be
other-
like some like ugly ass like light gray shirt, and you're like, oh, this motherfucker dead. This motherfucker dead.
You know he's dead. You know he's dying.
Only episode you gonna be in, my ninja.
Wonder if he
Sorry.
has deja vu. Wonder if the character-
Every time it replays, he feels it again and again.
Maybe in another Star Trek universe, Will Shatner dies every episode.
And somehow Spock finds a way to bring him back.
Spock just keeps bringing him back. There's really thousands of William Shatners.
There's a whole island of motherfuckers talking to each other like this. Holy fuck, I'd get annoyed. I'd be shooting them all like, fucking, I'm done.
They all talk like that. They think that's how you're supposed to talk.
I'd get the fuck out.
Nah, I'm done. I mean, even one of them, I'd be like, I gotta go, dude.
Speaking of that, though, so I it's been years since I watched the show, but someone had done like this whole thing, and then it came out. It was like a short video, or whatever. And then at the end of it, it was talking about Star Trek, and it said when you realize that not once in Star Trek did anybody say "beam me up, Scotty" or some shit like that. But everybody makes that joke about Star Trek. They'll be like, oh, I watched Star Trek. Some smartass be like, oh, beam me up, Scotty. Like, they never actually said that in the show, though. I don't know. It was fucking weird, man. I don't... Listen, it's been forever.
He does say that in the show.
Take it up with this dude. I'll find the video.
No, I'm good. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not a religious fucking Star Trek fucking fan, so... I mean, the show, alright.
Star Wars is
Wait.
my shit.
The fact that you guys go, well... Alright, well, Star Wars, it's elaborateness and the story depth is probably better. So I could see why you could say the thing's better.
Nah, I just like the
I
Sith.
mean, they fucking created the Ewoks. What else could you need?
And yo, the sad part is you would be nowhere near wrong on that.
You know the problem that I have right now? Where were the Ewoks in the new movies? There should be a fucking Ewok movie.
There should have been Ewoks chilling with Luke.
That's what I was thinking too. You figured that's where fucking Luke was. He got treated the best by the Ewoks. That's why fucking Yoda hung out there.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. And then, no. This motherfucker want to go chill on a planet where he on a little island by himself drinking milk out of some water cow udder.
We know that really wasn't no milk.
Extra protein.
He had to have something. Make sure he was getting fed. Deja vu. We have nothing to say again.
I've had this moment before. And I was disgusted in that moment too. I don't want to get into that, yo.
Oh,
but
you mean the Van Wilder scene?
I forgot about that one.
Anybody that knows anything, that is the most gross fucking scene I've ever seen in the fucking shit ever. I can't watch it to this day, and I've seen it so many times. I still know it's coming, and
Listen, if
I
you-
know it's fake, but the idea of that fucking cream in those fucking donuts.
Listen, if you haven't seen Van Wilder, what the fuck rock are you living under? Yo, watch the movie. Tommy said it's disgusting as fuck. Trust me. You'll know the scene when you see it.
It's for sure. You're gonna know. You're gonna fucking feel that.
You might
feeling
find it
coming.
disgusting, but in another timeline, universe, you might find it hilarious.
You might laugh your ass off.
So,
Throughout the rest of the movie, you should laugh your ass off, though. 'Cause it's
I
fucking
mean,
fucked.
I could totally see that, but no. So I just think a lot about that, and maybe like that's what that shit is, and like like the different versions of
Well, like I
you,
said,
and like what could go on in these different universes, because that also ties in with the fact that I'm a comic book fan.
I mean, all in all, I say my life is good, but for all this fucked up shit I have in my life, that there's different needs. Fuck you. You're all part of my fuck you session. Fuck you.
And
other
on my
Tommies.
fuck you session, I'm gonna tell you right now, if there is a version of me that prefers Backstreet Boys over New Kids on the Block? Fuck you. That's today's fuck you session by me.
Then we're supposed to do a love you session or something like that. You created, and I forgot what it's called. 'Cause guess what? I'll have a whole lot of people that I want to give good shout outs to. Because fuck all you motherfuckers.
You went a different way on that. Are you the same Tommy that started this with me?
No, they changed.
Oh,
In
shit.
another
You one of them.
One of the timelines.
You a duppelbanger.
Yep.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Anywho.
I'm a Tommy Ganger.
Uncle Tommy Ganger?
Yep.
Uncle Tommy Gengar? Alright, so, but I mean, that shit would be crazy.
I mean, it'd definitely be interesting to see, but it's only interesting if you step back and take it back and you can see them all at once. But like, we ain't never gonna see that. So who the fuck cares, man? This is another thought.
Because shit like this engages my mind, and I like that.
I like to engage my mind, but I mean, we get it engaged when we watch not Doctor Strange, because that movie shit. Tommy gives it a 5 stars down.
Which one?
The new Doctor Strange.
When did you see it?
Fucking yesterday. I watched that shit.
What the fuck, dude?
What the fuck? You didn't want to watch it. I saved your time.
No, I gotta take my kid to see that. Like, what the fuck, dude? But you watched it.
To take it to see it, yes. I mean, but I didn't go to see it.
No, I figure, but maybe you need to go see it.
No, I promise.
I'm
not trying to ruin movies for everybody else, so I'll talk more about you with it after the show, but...
He gonna talk more with me about it after the show because A, I want to take my kid to see it.
I guess the Star Wars, I mean, I think part of it also is that Spider-Man was so fucking awesome and they fucking finally dwelled into the multiverse, which is, like you said, a good story. So I was waiting for him to use it, and then with this movie, they had such good opportunity. And so on that note, I'll be right back. I'll let Rico take over for a second.
Nah, but so I definitely want to go ahead and watch that movie. I want to take my kid to see it. I'm super excited to take him to see it, so that's going to be fucking dope. But I actually did enjoy the first Doctor Strange movie. Like, I thought it was good. I wasn't feeling Benedict Kombucha, whatever the fuck his name is. I wasn't hating on him at all. I wasn't sure how I felt about him. And then I kind of seen him in that Doctor Strange, and then obviously like Infinity War, Endgame, and shit like that. And he does pretty good. I'm going to give him that. I'll give him that. Me, I'm biased. I would have preferred Keanu Reeves because, you know, Doctor Strange knows some martial arts, and that's Keanu Reeves. He got that look too. He could be a cocky little son of a b. But I mean, that's just me. Either way, I'm going to watch the fucking movie. I'm going to take my kid to see it. I will let y'all know what I think about it, especially, you know, I'm surprised Tommy didn't like it because two things. A, that is, you know, his shit, you know, Marvel Comics and stuff like that. So that surprised the hell out of me. And normally Tommy likes movies, whereas I normally don't. So that's what surprises the fuck out of me.
Well,
you like movies more than I do.
Oh, I definitely like movies. I'll watch just about anything. I'll be the first to fucking say it.
Oh yeah, I know.
And
some of the shit I've seen you watching when I come over.
It don't matter to me. Most of the time, that's the times when it's either playing because another movie didn't play, and I'm just like, fuck it, I ain't changing the channel. I'm not really paying attention to this shit anyway. But no, there's a lot of negatives to it. Like I said, they could have done so much more. I don't want to get into too much of it because I don't know if any of our actual listeners watched it, and I don't want to ruin any scenes. So I'm not going to get too much into it, but I have my opinions, and maybe next week or the week after you can delve back into this, and I will actually tell you why. Because if you haven't seen the movie after a month and a half, then I guess fuck it.
Has it been a month and a half, or has it only been like a week?
No, the movie's been out for a month and a half or something like that. A month and a week or something. We'll look in here in a few minutes, but it's been just over a month.
Oh no, early May. It came out early May, like May 6th. Yeah. All right. So no. Yeah. So next week, we'll give y'all spoilers so y'all can skip the episode if you need to. But next week we're gonna discuss that movie.
Okay.
I want to see what Tommy says as a Marvel fan, and I'd like to see the things that I liked and disliked about it, especially being more of a DC fan, but I do love the Marvel movies. So,
do you want me to just put it out there? I mean, we'll go right there with it. It just reminds me of a DC movie.
Fuck.
I'm just joking.
That's fucked up.
I had to take the fucking shots at DC. You know, he knows I always do.
That's fucked up.
I actually do love DC. I if you've heard the podcast, you've probably heard me bitch about it before. My problem is just why can't they make fucking movies?
I hope this is true, by the way. I hope they kick that bitch out of Aquaman 2. I'm sorry, I don't care. Fuck you, Amber Heard.
Hey, fuck you, Amber Heard.
I hope they took you out of that goddamn movie. They replaced you with somebody better. And I don't even really care about this whole celebrity thing, but as soon as I found out you pooped on the man's bed and then went to Coachella for 3 days, you did the doo-doo and dip, I'm not with it.
Oh, I forgot that I was that dirty bitch.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, fuck you.
Yeah.
So, but I mean that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that I think about. That's the type of shit that really engages my mind and really gets me on this path of wanting to learn more shit.
I can do some of it without fucking. That's a perfect example during the thing though. Is with the multiverse. The thing is, okay, to me, like, why couldn't they go to like one of the Hulk's old universes? Like, bring out the old Hulk for one show, one movie. So he's back in there for a minute. The one that's not on right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're talking about the TV show, Bill Bixby, right?
I mean, that would actually work too. But no, I'm talking... Or
the actual Hulk. Like, not the character who played Bruce Banner, but Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk.
I mean, that would be cool too. That would actually have been funny, and they could have sat there for a few minutes. They should have added that to the movie too.
Or were you talking about, like, Eric Bana or Edward
I was talking
Norton?
Eric Banner.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, I mean, just different things
But-
like that. So much more.
No,
I'm not saying to spend whole... Because they were falling through time. They are falling through things.
Yeah, so I get that, but if I may, had it been me, I would have rather used Edward Norton's Hulk because
I'm game with that too, but what I'm saying, for what they put out in the fucking movie, that would have been better. Any of this. I thought it would have been great for Lou, because mad respect for the guy.
Yeah.
Fucking, he did it fucking so long fucking back, and you can't tell me some fucking old fans wouldn't have at least flipped out for a fucking 5-minute cameo from the guy.
No, and going with that,
And I'm saying they could have spent 5 minutes in his place.
Okay, so if I can go with that, and I know that there's probably going to be some Marvel fans who don't like me for this, and trust me, I'm not disrespecting y'all, but I'm just going to go with this one. And that is one of the reasons why, just listening to what he says about it, because like I said, obviously he's seen it, but I'm reading between the lines with him, and I know what he's saying. But I'll be real, this is what I love about the DC movies. Or not the DC movies, but the DC TV shows. And this is why I think that the multiverse shit just needs to be left to DC. So, listen, if you watch...
Superman proved that wrong.
Or
Spider-Man.
If you watch the CW TV shows, the Arrowverse and all that stuff, they've done a bunch of crossovers. And the one from, I want to say about 2 years ago now, the Crisis on Infinite Earths, was so dope because of the fact that they had always said that they were going to keep the TV universe and the movie universe completely apart. But then when they were going to the different Earths, so like they had Earth 1966, Adam West as Batman. Then they jumped to Earth 1989. Now you've got the first Batman movie with Michael Keaton. Then they jumped to... They basically took everything and intermixed it. One of the things that I thought was dope about it was... fuck you, Ezra Miller, who's supposed to be playing the new Flash. I hope they remove you two for the bullshit that you did. But the dude who's supposed to be playing the new Flash ended up on the TV show of the current Flash. But what was dope about that is, so the guy who plays the Flash, Grant Gustin, his dad in the show is John Wesley Shipp. And I love the fact that they used him because John Wesley Shipp was also the Flash from the 1992 TV series, The Flash. And what I thought was even doper was they used him both as his dad. They used him as another speedster called Jay Garrick. But for that crossover, he came from Earth 1992. And he got back in the Flash outfit. Like, the way that they go back and use the older versions that we were able to see on TV and in movies, that's what I love about that shit. That's what you're saying Marvel should have done with this one.
Well, for sure with this one, and that's along those lines. But I mean, the fact that you say that they should stay away from it is stupid because, like I said, Spider-Man, best movie of all time, maybe. Like, for real.
No, I watched it with you.
I know
it was
did.
a good movie.
And
that shit was fantastic.
And my thing is yes, the DC, because I love that series that you're talking about. That was good. That's fucking where they need to get all their fucking information from. Whoever wrote that and produced that, fuck all these other people. That's who you put to fucking write your movies, because if you don't, you're retarded, because you're going to keep coming up with shit that you keep producing. I mean, although I do like the Justice League fucking movie,
Put me in a room.
but they fucking just stopped it and said, oh, well, we're not going to use that no more. I've heard since that they might, but I mean, it's so fucking dumb. You finally got something I fucking got someone interested, and it's not the DC universe I want to see, but it still at least draws my interest.
And here's the thing, and I know fans have been lobbying it forever, so I'm going to give an I love you and a fuck you session to The Rock right now. I'm going to give you an I love you session because I know that you're rallying behind the fans and helping them out, trying to get the Snyderverse brought back. Shout out to you on that. Here's why I'm going to give you a fuck you. Because I see you as... Don't get me wrong, wrestler, I love you. You're great. Actor, depending on your movies, it's okay. But here's the problem that you have, Rock. And I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm not an actor at all, but this is what I see, and I've talked to many people who agree with me. Whenever you get The Rock in a movie, we're going to say Black Adam, right? We all know he's going to be Black Adam. It's not like you're getting The Rock playing Black Adam. What you're getting in the movie is The Rock playing The Rock dressing as Black Adam. If you... Like, he never changes. Like, each character could be a different character, a whole different parameter, a whole different thing. But he's still essentially himself.
You're saying you don't smell what The Rock is cooking?
No! I'm nose blind to it because it's all the same thing. It's the same fucking recipe all the time. Jabroni pie, and I'm tired of it.
But he's a jabroni eating... Oh, shit.
He's a jabroni beating, pie eating.
I know the way. I fucked it up, so I just stopped.
I know, but still. That's all I'm saying. But shout out to them for bringing Pierce Brosnan in as Dr. Fate. That's going to be fucking dope. Hawkman looks sick. Fuck you, Ezra Miller. Aquaman 2. I'm ready for it. Fuck you, Amber Heard. Tommy, anything else you want to say to the people before we hop off this? Because you know, in another universe, we're just starting this.
I'm glad that we're done then.
Me too.
Campbell's soup. That's where it's at. And make sure you put some great value syrup with it, because they're both great values.
I never show it, but I have an Armani watch. I'm proud of that. I earned that.
It's because we're not sponsoring Armani. Please take your nonsense sponsoring out of our podcast. I don't appreciate it.
I bought it for myself.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Notice I didn't get $1 this episode. Oh. I'll make sure we get this recorded.
You know what? Because I'm late.
Look at that. I got $2. I must have did good on this episode. $2.
Tommy did fucking fantastic, y'all.
Thank you, everybody. I love you all. I love money. Love money more than you.
We love y'all.
I love you too, but I love money more.
We love y'all.
Money.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode.
Hit that like
of
and
Rico Cool, You're
subscribe
Just With
button
Us.
now.
If you're watching on the YouTube, like, subscribe, share, please. And I need y'all to remember,
Cool your fucking jet.
besides that, ep-nutrition.com. Use code eTorres for 10% off your fitness products or even merch from there. Y'all can check out the Instagram for workout videos and stuff that I be doing, especially now that I got some partners who go with me. I can actually show y'all that I am putting in the work and stuff like that. And I need y'all to remember that as much as I like taking my Sour Gummy Worms pre-workout, I need y'all to remember that the easiest thing for y'all to do to get energized is by energizing your Mondays and starting your weeks off right with Tommy Guns and I on Rico Cool Your Jets. Starting at 5 a.m. on Monday mornings.
Wake up, motherfuckers.
Wake up with Rico and Tommy.
Have a
Wake
good
up
day.
with Rico and Tommy. That's what we should name the show.
Sounds great. Wake up with Rico and Tommy.
Wake up with the what the fuck fat guys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, imagine you're that hot bitch that just woke up between us. She got no clothes on. Wonder what the fuck just happened. She'd be like, damn.
I'm sucking my thumb.
Yeah, fucking Rico's sucking his thumb.
Anywho, we love y'all.
I got my
We
hand on her
appreciate y'all.
booty because don't be weird. I'm trying to tell her future. Good
We
night,
love y'all.
everybody.
We appreciate y'all. What the fuck, man? See, and this is why Tommy can't go out in public.
Oh wait, we're still on.
Oh no, right here.
I forgot. I can't go out in public. They let me out all the time.
Anywho, you guys already know Monday nights you guys can cop these videos. Thank
If
y'all
you
for
don't
tuning
believe
into
me,
the-
ask Alico.
Thank y'all for tuning into this week's episode of RCYJ Podcast Video Edition. Don't forget that y'all can also check us out on the Wisdom app. Move your hand. You can check us out on the Wisdom app. I've got that set up for the Android now and stuff like that. We finally got our stuff from the National Podcast Association. Y'all already know that it's already beneficial. And on that note, we're going to be out this piece. So, work out, get fit, get lit. I do look jacked, though. I appreciate y'all.